Hey everybody, it's Aquila, and this is the Lefty Knitter Podcast. Totally forgot what I called it. Episode 92. Today is Tuesday, November 24th. Welcome to any new viewers, and welcome back to any viewers that have been here with me for this crazy journey on YouTube. I want to just welcome any new people because I noticed a rise in my subscription numbers. I noticed more people following my Instagram page. All my links will be down below. I have a personal Instagram and I have a Lefty Knitter Instagram. And I noticed that some people I had a lot more followers. So I had talked about Michael from Piece for Piece Crafting, and he had talked about me. So yay! I think that's where people came from. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. I post a video every Saturday, and it is clips throughout my week and all the things that I am either crafting or sometimes cooking or just life in general. That's just how this goes. I am mostly knit. I crochet some. I do have a spinning wheel. I have my sock machine, which has been really fun. And I have a project to show you that mostly was cranked on that machine today. It is a finished object, and I showed the tubes actually on the last episode, but they are now finished. They're a little crazy, so if you haven't seen the last episode, maybe you should go back and see what's going on. So, these are for John, my husband, and John is a regular on this podcast, and people love him and laugh at him, and he's the funny half of this combination here. You can see where I'm from. Baltimore. Live with 3 cats, not 4. A husband and a little one. My oldest has moved out, flown the nest. So there we go. Okay, so this was yarn from Malia Made It, and this was her Poe Advent Calendar. It ended up having, I'd already finished my socks. They got done first. It ended up having 7 repeats of the 13 stripes. So I used 1 repeat for John for the legs. And then I ripped apart a project that I didn't wear, and I added that as the toes. I don't have sock blockers for his size foot. These are a medium. He would need a large. So I cranked on my machine the tube. I started here, connected the new color, and I cranked 90 rows. 90 rows. I put toes in, I cut heels in, I added a cuff. That's it. These, I did all the finishings with a US size 1, which is my go-to. These are 64 stitches. That is what my cylinder is on my machine. He has a hard time still getting the cuff because I'm going this way when I'm knitting the cuff on, because I'm picking up and then I'm binding off. I even bound off with a US size 3, thinking that's gonna give plenty of room. No, because when I do the stretchy bind offs where you're like knitting 2 together and then putting back to the other needle and then knitting those 2 together to give it like more stretch, I feel like it's still not any more stretch than if I just go up a needle size. Well, 2 needle sizes technically. What can I do? The only thing I can think of is when I'm picking up this first round, keep it in the knit stitch and increase up to like a 72. That's about the only thing I can think of. Then do some ribbing, then bind off. Still with a stretchy bind off or a larger needle. That's the only thing I can think of. He gets it over his foot fine. It's getting it over his ankle, over his heel. He's afraid he's going to pop that top string. But these are done. I have 1 repeat of this left, and I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing with it. So the kit, the Advent Calendar, came with a mini that I did not use. It came with this color. And I didn't use it because I felt it was very close to that color. And I don't know, I just didn't use it. So I have this mini, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast on probably a Sockhead hat for Hayes, This is all going to be ribbing, and then I'm going to knit this, and then I'm going to let her pick a yarn from my stash to finish off the crown of the hat, and then she'll have a hat also with the yarn. And I'm very excited about that. I could make her socks, but then one sock would have half the color and the other sock would have the other color, and I just don't want to do that. I want it to be consistent. I want it to follow through. So that is future knitting. I just, I can't have like a very structured timeline for the podcast. Like, it's not going to always be finished objects, whips, and then future knitting, because I'm knitting through the week and showing you stuff that I may have finished or cast on and whatnot. So there you go. I had to stop at the grocery store this morning. We are having just the two girls and us, and the oldest is vegan, and she is picking up her tofurkey. But I did pick up, I bought some vegan mac and cheese by Daya, the brand Daya. And then I bought vegan butter and vegan soy milk, so we can use that in the mashed potatoes. We're having stuffing, which she doesn't eat anyway, so that's not a big deal. Sweet potatoes, which she doesn't eat, and then green beans. John makes like Asian style green beans with the soy sauce and the ginger and the garlic, so we're gonna have that. And then we're actually still gonna be smoking a whole turkey and a whole ham, which is ridiculous. So much food. It's always so much food. Sorry, I need a drink of coffee. It is still quite early. I ate breakfast already. I just didn't have my coffee with it. If you're new to the podcast, I am a Pez collector also. All my Pez are now stored away because we're trying to get our house ready to sell. But I had this huge display. Maybe I can find a picture of it and you guys can all see it here. If you're new, if you've never seen it, I have a lot of Pez. If you go backwards in my regular Instagram account, there's a picture of me sitting on our floor with like bins all around, and it's all Pez. I collect yarn too. Oh boy. Okay. The other thing that is a finished object, and I think I want to make another one of these. This is the Rocky Ridge hat, and this is by Knox Mountain Fiber Company. I wrote that down. I better look it up. I do put everything down below. I also put that if it's a Ravelry link or if it is a outside Ravelry link, because I know people are still having some issues with viewing Ravelry. Yes, Knox Mountain Knit Company. I was correct about that. This is yarn from a local dyer. They're in Baltimore City. And this is Neighborhood Fiber Company. You've probably heard of them. And this is their Poppleton color. I didn't look on their site to see if this is a regular color, because I remember going to the store that day and they had an exclusive colorway, and it could have been this one, so you might not even be able to get it. I do have a little bit left. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. That's actually a decent amount left. That could go in like a scrappy hat or something. So this is the Poppleton color. Said that already. The Rocky Ridge hat, Poppleton colorway. And it's like a mock rib. Is that gonna focus? No. I'll put it on. I think it was supposed to be more slouchy, so my friend who recommended this pattern said it ran small when she was reading project pages, and I made the adult medium. Now, it's a little slouchy, and it is not blocked. I haven't blocked this. So my husband actually really likes this hat, although he is very picky, and he loves the photographer hat. If you've ever seen that one, I've made quite a few of those before. It's a lot of ribbing. He likes to fold his up. So I think what I'm going to do, since he does like this texture, I am going to cast on the schematics of a photographer hat, which the whole hat is about 10 inches. You do 5 inches ribbing, 5 inches of crown. But instead, I'm going to do the 5 inches of the ribbing with this 3x1 and then I'm going to do the texture on the top for 5 inches, and then I'll be done. I gotta find a color, but yeah, I like it. There you go, Rocky Ridge hat. I hate that this light is like right here over my head. Okay, it is Wednesday. Tomorrow is US Thanksgiving. And yeah, so today I had to run out and buy some vegan cinnamon rolls because we always have them in the morning. I probably talked about that already in the first clip. I don't know. So I did start Z's hat with the yarn. So let me show you that. The mini, I didn't use all of the mini yet. Now where did it go? Oh, there it is. So I didn't use all of the mini. Here's the mini. And I pulled out, these are US 2.5, 3mm. I did the ribbing. This is 120 stitches. This is the Sockhead Slouch Hat. I'm probably not going to make it as slouchy. And then I have done some of the 13 rows. I did realize, though, I don't think there's all 13 colors in what was remaining, which is fine. So I need to see how far that will get me. Once I see how far that gets me, I need to measure it. Then either cast this back on or let Hayes pick something out of my like random scrappy fingering weight yarns. So I think it's turning out pretty awesome. Very excited about that. And today, guess what came in the mail? I got mail. Sorry, now I'm thinking of Gigi singing the I Got Mail song. If you've not watched Gigi before, you should watch her. I ordered more yarn for John's sweater. I ordered 3 because I didn't know how much I would need. These are from the Woolly Thistle. And since I was on there, I was like, well, I might as well get a ball of sock yarn. And I got some of the West Yorkshire spinners. They didn't have a lot of the colors that I was like really interested in, but I thought this was really pretty cool. This one is the bird series, I guess. It's all different birds. Oh wow, it contains 75% wool, but 35% of it is BFL. Interesting. I guess I didn't read that well enough, but reared, sheared, and spun in Britain. Perfect for socks. Signature 4-ply. This is the mallard colorway, like the duck. Quack. So I think this will be fun to crank on my machine and play with that a little bit. Oh, I'm wearing my Flax light. This is the fingering weight version by Tincanknits. I showed this probably very early on in my podcasting career. I didn't do this garter ridge all the way, and you would definitely, oh, you can kind of see it maybe on this arm. Once I got to the black, I started decreasing, and it just comes to a point, and then it stops, and the rest is stockinette. And this was a kit I bought from Dragonfly Fibers. It was like the Starry Night colorway. So you got this, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. That is a different color there. There you go. And then the rest is a black fingering weight. I can't remember the name, but I can link the project, my Ravelry page, for those that can use it down below. And I love this sweater. I want to make more of these. I want to make like some scrappy flax. I think that would be fun. I also dug out I need to start more Christmas presents, and I dug out my scrubby yarn that I had bought months ago so I could make more scrubbies for people for Christmas presents. So I bought some black and I bought some fun pinks. Yeah. Just to know that if you buy scrubby yarns and you buy flat colors, you get more than if you buy like variegated ones. I was like, wow, that seems weird. It seems a lot heavier, and it is, because 3.5 ounces or 100 grams is 92 yards, And this is 3 ounces, 85 grams, 78 yards. Just in case you're trying to maximize your present giving. So I'm gonna work on those. Very excited about Hayes' hat. Very excited this is here so I can work on this again. I need to get that going. And I've probably not mentioned what the sweater is, so I'll work on it a little and then show it in the next clip. I don't know what I'm going to show you guys for tomorrow for Thanksgiving. We drink mimosas in the morning and watch the parade. I don't know if you want to see part tipsy Bolins. Don't know. John.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Making mimosas.
For what?
For Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, I see you got all dressed up.
Yeah, dude. Control yourself, ladies.
Oh my god.
Should I do the poppy thing that nobody ever does?
No, we just painted. Oh god. So I just wanted to show you guys, this is what goes on our roof every year. You know, we're from Baltimore, so we have a Santa bow. John made him, and he goes on our roof, and he's all lit up. So he's pretty giant too. I can't show you size, but that's our porch, so you can tell he's pretty big. All right, I'll show you some of our other outside decorations that go up. We have a Christmas giraffe. I love him. I think he's really fun. Don't mind our dead garden and our pumpkins that we haven't gotten rid of. We have some presents. We have Frosty and Mr. Claus. We have a flamingo. We also have an old school Santa, a camper with a tree. We have a Christmas pig hiding back there. We have, these make arches that go down this sidewalk here. We have, oh, the poor penguins they're drunk. They had too much eggnog yesterday. And we have our awesome unicorn that doesn't have his wings on yet. So, and then on top of there we have a deer head. So, yay! That's all our fun stuff. You want to say hi for the video? There's my brave warrior who goes on the roof.
That needs a slip knot put in a twine because I don't mess with that area right there.
He pulled him up by the twine. He slung out some twine and I totally tied it to the lights and he pulled him up. Alright, it's Saturday. Let's round up this video. I finished Hayes' hat. Do you want to show them real quick your hat? It's right here. This was the photographer hat that I used. Scraps, you picked this color, didn't you? Stop, you're shaking the camera. Get over here. Everybody's making so much damn noise. I can't do a podcast. Okay. You picked this yarn, didn't you?
Yeah.
So this was some leftover knit picks I had, and then we finished the top off with the same color we used as the brim. Here, go ahead and put it on. Show everybody your hat. Maybe. All right.
I just want to try it.
All right. So finish that. I told you guys I was going to show you John's sweater. I've now finished the second sleeve. And I picked up the neckline. So, we now have, let me make sure I don't lose stitches. 2 sleeves. 1 and 2.
Sweater.
And I've picked up the neckline and I'm working on that and I'm going to do that for like 2 inches. It calls for then, no. It calls to then fold it over and do whatever. I don't know if I'm doing that. It's just a hot mess all the time. What did we do yesterday? Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
What did we do?
Sewing kits are delicious.
I don't even remember.
You don't remember? We put up Christmas decorations outside. Don't touch the table. Okay, real quick, let's show your one item, and then you can please be out of here. So, who came the other night? Who came to our house?
Lovey.
Elfie and Lovey, our two elves.
Well, Elfie was our old elf, but Lovey needed to have a name, and then she just stayed with us.
She did. She stayed
And this
with us.
was a vest for Elfie, because Elfie's a boy, so we got her a vest. And tomorrow, Lovey, the girl, will have the dress that Elfie
was wearing. So, well, we brought a model in to show you. So, did Mommy make this?
Yeah.
Do you remember if it's knit or crochet?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, crochet.
Crochet. Go ahead and show it up close. Tell them what color yarn it is.
It's purple and it's glittery, and I love this color, and I forgot where the seeds are.
You forgot, oh, the little holes. Okay, so we brought in Ginger the mermaid to model it, right?
She's a model.
Right here.
You know what I mean?
And,
She does her little turn on the catwalk.
So we can't touch Elfie, so we don't really know his dimensions, so we had to guess what size he wears, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we can only just touch the dress that he was wearing, but not if we touch him, because the dress is not him.
Yeah. So now...
But if we touch him through the dress, that's okay, because we're touching him with another item.
Yeah.
So this is what Elfie would look like, but pretend the doll's Elfie. Just pretend it's an elf.
Yeah.
Wearing this vest, so you can see Elfie in this vest.
Okay. Life stuff. Thanksgiving.
So,
We put up Christmas lights yesterday, which you would have seen because I took video already and put that in.
but now we gotta do more.
You're not even in the video.
I got hollered at.
You did. You and Hazel both got hollered at.
Sorry, I'm trying to be professional. I look so much smaller than you because you're up there and I'm back here.
I don't want to lean like this.
Come on.
I look like I have
it'll be
18
great.
chins.
It's only because you do.
I know. Stop. Ugh. So we have a little bit more to do outside. The arches, which are crazy. I don't know.
And
We do not have a super traditional looking decoration.
Yeah, we're 86 in the green and white and red lights because I couldn't find them anywhere.
Yeah, green, white, and red Christmas
Our
lights.
stupid tree keeps growing, so
You need more lights every year.
yeah. So I thought, hey, I'll just go back to
Walmart. I think I got them at Walmart.
Home Depot. We got them at Home Depot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they had the red and white ones, but they didn't have the red, green, and white ones. And
Yeah.
So I went to Walmart and they didn't have nothing. So we're 86 in the red, green, and white lights. And I found color changing C7s. I'm like 200. I got 22, 66 feet. So hopefully that'll be enough.
We'll find out.
We'll
It might
find
not
out.
be. It might not be.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Other than that,
How was your Thanksgiving,
yeah.
man?
How was your Thanksgiving?
Was it good?
I hope it was better than ours.
I hope it was better than ours.
We did not end up smoking a ham and a turkey. We only did a turkey. And then, yeah.
Yeah. So we have a lot of food left still.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness, that's what was wrong. I forgot to put the cranberry sauce on my sandwich just now. I knew I was missing something.
And we are those people that like to can cranberry.
Oh God, yeah, it's
We don't
it
make
was
like real.
canned by the Lord and given to us to as a gift from the people and the heavens. Yeah. Yeah. So, are you canned cranberry, like that gelatinous, like, wiggle?
Wiggle.
Like, do you love that? Or are you one of those fancy folks that's like, oh, I need some cranberries and some liquor.
And some
then
orange
stir it all up.
zest.
Some orange zest. I think we could fight about this all day.
Oh, yeah.
But I just need, like, I don't know. There's not many things that, like, if I came to your house, that I would be like, oh, I'm
that
not
you would judge
I'm
them?
not eating that.
Oh.
No, I'm not going to judge anybody.
Oh.
But
You just
I
won't
feel
eat.
like cranberry sauce that's not the
canned jelly.
gelatinous, jiggle jaggle sent from the heavens. I don't know. I don't think have you ever had?
Real cranberry sauce? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Maybe we need to try it before we're so, like, Debbie Downers on it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, but I'd still probably go back to the can anyway.
I mean, I think in that situation, you just bring a can with you just in case, and if you have to excuse yourself to the restroom or something.
Just to eat your can of cranberry jelly in the
just
restroom.
Make sure you bring a old timer's wood whittling knife with you so that you can
open the can. Oh, like cut off little
yeah, man, just run off. I
slices
mean, you
of
don't want to
heaven.
just sit in there. It would be weird if you just sat in there and ate a whole can of cranberry sauce. You just excuse yourself and be like, "Excuse me, I have to make a tink tink," and then you go in there and you just pop and get that fix going. You know what I mean? Get that. It's like Thanksgiving Day.
All right.
Yeah.
So we watched the Christmas Chronicles 2. There's another thing you'll fight people on. The best Santa.
Oh, he's
Kurt
by
Russell.
far the best Santa that anybody's ever blessed us with.
Why do you keep throwing religious jargon out there? What is going on?
I'm not.
Blessed us with.
But
the
I'm not allowed
heavens
to
sent-
say the blessed. Blessed is off limits.
I just didn't know we were
Just because you've been
religious
watching
family.
non-stop Scientology stuff.
Oh.
That's now
I
all
have
of a
been
sudden
watching
you're
the documentary,
judgy?
or I don't know if it's quite a
She's
documentary.
basically Tom Cruise.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, she's a
No,
Scientologist.
I
now.
would not give up my kid for Scientology.
What would you give your kid up?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. The way
Can
you
of
were yelling at her
cranberry sauce?
5 minutes ago, you would totally be like, all right.
Can cranberry sauce?
Let's talk. Let's talk.
No, so Leah Remini, or sorry, you can hear Hazel going potty probably. Okay, so it's a documentary about Scientology and how she left Scientology, and now they're uncovering all the things and talking about all the things that aren't talked about apparently in Scientology. Which now my video is probably going to be like, we're now going to be stalked by
Tom Cruise is watching us. That's a change.
It's just interesting. I like.
I loved you in Cocktail, man.
Oh my god! I find it interesting. I've watched a bunch of documentaries about like all like different religions and cults and this and that. I'm not saying they're a cult. I'm just saying it's. I've just watched a lot on it because I find it all very interesting, and I like to give myself knowledge about the world around us.
This all started with cranberry sauce.
But Christmas Chronicles 2, really good. We started watching.
First one's better.
Well, yeah, I still
But yeah.
liked it. Okay. And then Jingle Jangle, which I haven't gotten all the way through yet, but I really like it. It's a musical, and it's just really cute. And it's definitely like, the costumes are really cool because it takes place probably like in the 1800s, I guess. Ish.
I was paying absolutely.
Yeah, you weren't
zero
watching it all.
attention.
I thought it was really good. What I've seen of it, and what Hazel let me watch when she wasn't asking me for 18 different things at once with my octopus arms, because I can do that. Apparently. I just
You have
feel like I
octopus
just need to be Ursula, and so I can do 18 things at once.
I have so many different ways I can go with that statement.
Alright.
None of them are less than insulting.
Well, at least you weren't throwing religious jargon out there.
Okay, Tom Cruise. God.
What else? Nothing. Nothing else. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, no,
Nobody
that-
came
yeah.
over for Thanksgiving.
Well, if people were listening, they weren't having
We still
gatherings
made
that way.
the same amount of food
We did.
as if 12 people would have been here for.
But you
Thanksgiving.
made your stock, which you were very excited about because he uses the chicken.
Ooh, did you put it in the
turkey.
freezer?
Yeah.
Okay.
The turkey carcass, and then he puts it in a big old pot and water and onions and carrots and all kinds of stuff and makes like turkey stock, I guess, soup
Use
stock.
that for all our soups. Well, not all of our soups.
No,
but
not
a lot
all.
of our soups.
Yeah. And then we put it in bags and froze it.
Yeah, man.
So that worked. You know, that's always, I guess, a plus.
Yeah.
And that's it. We're gonna finish up Christmas outside. Yeah. And I guess I'm doing Vlogmas.
Are you?
I guess.
Is it gonna be a stressful thing for you?
Possibly.
I don't know.
They
if we
might
can
just
deal
be
with much more stress.
Might just be very.
You going?
Yeah.
Is probably that was like a sad, bewitched.
That's not even. That's the genie. That's not even Bewitched. That's I Dream a Genie.
Oh yeah.
Get your Nick at Night shows right.
Oh man, remember Nick at Night?
I
Is
do.
that still a thing?
Mr. Ed. That was one of my favorites.
Really?
Green Acres.
Halloween.
Green Acres is the place to be. What did you say? Halloween?
Yeah. I don't think that was.
No, not at all. No. All right. That's it. Let us know if you like jelly cranberry.
Canned versus whatever the upper class eats.
Fresh cranberries made into a sauce?
Yeah. Like, where do you even buy gelatin? Like,
you don't
you use gelatin to make it?
No, I don't think so.
Well, then, see, that's the problem right there.
Because it's like a sauce.
I guarantee you there's gelatin in our can.
I guarantee you he's been watching too much British Baking Show and crying when the...
Dude.
I can't say who won, but he cried.
I didn't cry during the finale.
Yeah, you did.
I only cry during Hollywood Handshakes. And it's not necessarily crying, it's just that my tear ducts stop working.
Your eyes leak. The holy water of the...
Here we go. Here we go. What the heck, man?
I was just bringing it to your attention that you haven't talked about a religious something in 5 seconds. I think we should go.
Who's excited to go look at Christmas lights and stuff?
Quarantine in your car. Look at Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Festival of Trees would have been this weekend.
I know. It would have
And
been
we
yesterday.
didn't get to go. Well, it's the whole weekend, but we would have went yesterday on the Friday. Festival of Trees is one of the biggest fundraising events that's held for Kennedy Krieger, and Kennedy Krieger is like a medical institution that helps raise money for different, mostly I think it's kids, for kids' medical illnesses.
I feel like you're going to put one of those things across the bottom explaining yourself, because I don't think that you just got that right. At all.
You can look up Kennedy Krieger.
Yeah.
So that's one of their biggest fundraisers, though, and we go every year, and I think they did like a virtual thing, but
Yeah,
that's not the
stupid.
same at all.
Like at first it was like, hey, virtual concerts and stuff.
Virtual
and I was like,
everything.
ooh, and now it's just like, I don't want to watch another virtual anything.
It's just, I don't want to be on the screen even more than I'm longer. You're welcome for being on the screen watching me, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't do screens.
You are on your phone all day. Don't lie to the people.
I want to do something creative.
Well, do something creative. Get out there and put them
We don't
arches
have-
up.
Yeah, I mean, not that. I mean, I'm going to do that.
You should go bake something.
Want to bake nothing? I do not want to bake nothing.
Well, all your leather stuff is not here.
I know, it's all packed up and gone.
You could knit.
No. I want to dye something.
Okay, well, there's berry yarn downstairs. Go get it and dye
I ain't
something.
got no dye.
Go forage for some plants. You have natural stuff, but you've already used all those colors, so I know you're probably like, I don't want to do that again.
I haven't used the indigo.
Oh.
But you need a bunch of stuff to go with the indigo.
Yeah. I'm not peeing in a pot.
Why not?
I'm not doing it.
We could do it.
Okay, you can go do it.
Anybody want to pee in a pot with me?
We'll just set it outside and we'll put a tent around it and you can come pee in a pot for us.
I feel like we need an explanation for people that don't know how indigo works.
You need...
You need either like 15 ingredients or some pee.
to dye with indigo?
To dye with indigo. So...
Wow. All right, we are at 13 minutes.
Right.
I was keeping this short. Yeah, knit happy.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Bye.